everyone. I hope that you are all doing well while you are watching this video. Today we are going to talk about something super fun, super easy, and it's an interesting topic. We want to talk about it today. But if you are feeling great and you are so excited, please let's get started. Before we start, we want to know what do you mean by first conditional. Actually, first conditional is used to talk about something that might happen in the future, but if the condition is met. So, if the condition is met, the action is going to happen. Let's start talking with may and might. Then we're going to talk about be able to. Let's see. So, may and might. We use may and might to show something that is possible but not sure. So, possible, but we are not sure, we are not certain if this is going to happen or not. Let's see the example here. So, if it rains tomorrow, I may stay at home. So, if it rains tomorrow, I may stay at home, or maybe I can go outside. So I'm not sure about the action. So we can say 50% I'm going to stay home, and 50% maybe I can go outside home. So I'm not sure about the ability of staying at home. I'm not sure. So for that reason, I used may and might. So guys, look at here. I can use may or might. So both of them are correct, okay? So I can use may or might. So it's up to you. It doesn't matter, okay? So if it rains tomorrow, I may stay at home or I might stay at home. It doesn't matter. They are the same, but we are going to talk about possibility. But I'm not certain. I'm not sure about if I'm going to do it or not. Let's see another example here. Look at here. If she studies hard here, she might pass the test, okay? She has a good chance to pass the test, but it's not 100% sure that she is going to pass the test. Maybe there is something is going to happen with her, so she will not pass the exam. So for that reason, I'm not sure if I'm going to pass the exam. So for that reason, I used may or might. Okay, so it's so super easy. Let's talk about be able to. Be able to, when we want to talk about the ability in the future. Okay, so ability means if I can do this thing or I cannot. So let's see this example. If I finish my homework, I will be able to play outside. So if I didn't finish my homework, I will not have the ability to play outside. So this is what we talked about in the definition here. We talked actually about if the condition is met. The condition here is if I study, look at here, if I finish my homework or if I study, okay, I will play outside. So if I finish my homework, I will play outside. Okay, I hope that you are understanding here everything. So let's make a quick revision here. So remember, when we want to talk about possible thing, but I'm not sure about it, if I can do it or not, I have to use may or might. Both of them are correct, okay? But look at here. If I want to show that I can do something, we talk about it can do something, the ability. So I can use be able to. So if I'm possible, not sure, may and might. Ability, I can do something, we're talking about be able to. Okay, let's do the exercises here. Okay, but we have examples also here. If we leave early, we may catch the bus. We might catch the bus, we may not catch the bus, so we are not certain that we are going to catch the earlier bus. Okay, so this is sentence number 1. Sentence number 2, if you try hard, you might win the game. Here we talked about this sentence inside the class. We talked about it. It's like Barcelona and Real Madrid. Both of them are talented teams, but one of them is going to win. So if you try hard, one of them is going to win the game, okay? So not both of them. One of them is going to win the game. So we don't have the ability to talk about it that we are going to win. So one of them is going to win. So for that reason, we used here might, possible but not sure. We may just win, or we might not win. So for that reason, we used here might. Okay, so let's see the third one here. If I study, I will be able to understand the lesson better. Here we are going to tell you that if I study, for sure, I'm going to understand the lesson better. Imagine that you didn't study. You might understand it or you might not. But if you study, for sure, you will have the ability to understand the lesson better. Okay? So let's see the examples, sentences here. No, we're done here. Let's see the questions. Fill in the blanks with the may and might and be able to. Let's see the first sentence. You want to ask me when should I use be able to and may and might. Look at me, it's so easy here. If you see here a will before the blank, you have to use be able to. So if you see before the blank, you have to use be able to. But if you can't see before the blank, if you don't see it here, you can use may and might. Let's see. If I finish my project early, here, there's a blank, I may or might go to the party. Look at here. Before the blank, we don't have so I have to use may and might. So if I finish my project, I may go to the party, and I might not go to the party. So possible, but I'm not sure about it. Okay, let's see the next one here. Okay, so the next one, if it rains outside, we may and might have to cancel the picnic. So look before the blank, we don't have will, so I have to use may and might. And according to the meaning, if it rains outside, I may cancel the picnic, or I can do it. I'm not sure about what I'm going to do. Okay, so the third one, if you study hard, you may and might pass the test. Look before the blank, we don't have will, so the answer here may or might. So if you study hard, you may pass the test, you might not, we are not sure. Possible, but not sure. Look at the last sentence here. Actually, if she practices every day, she will be able to play the piano well. So look at before the blank here. We have will. So if we have will, you have to add be able to. So if you practice every day, for sure you will have the ability to play the piano. Because if you will not, for example, practice piano every day, for sure you will not know how to use the piano very well. So we are talking here about the ability. Let's get another example about the ability, which is number 6. If we get to the airport on time, so we will be able to board the flight. Look at here, we have will before the blank, so we have to add here be able to. So if you get the airport on time, for sure you will get the board, or you will board the flight. So we are talking about here the ability. So if you get the airport on time, you will have the ability to board the flight. That's all.